Let's talk about some toys from this week.
So I was considering adding these, and I was like, maybe. And then you're like, this came to my inbox. Like, okay, let's talk about it. So it's the Mcfarlanes Sportspicks. And as a kid, you had these. I think you said the previous ones.
So Barry Sanders is what we're looking at here for the Detroit Lions. He is my favorite football player growing up.
Oh, interesting that it's that one.
Yeah, it is my favorite football player growing up as a kid. I love everything about him. He's a great human. Forget the football side of skills that he has. He's just a good, down-to-earth human being. So I actually have the one on the right with the original figure that they had. This is the same figure from 20 years ago. Just the base is different. Instead of this base,
it's the exact same figure.
It's the exact same figure.
Okay, then you're not really losing out by not purchasing.
But
these, right?
I have the white and the blue jersey, plus I have their alternative jersey figure as well, all sealed except for the white one. The base is different. Instead of this base, it's just a grass field. Now the bronze one I'm gonna get, because this last week, the reason why this is coming out right now is last week in Detroit, just over the weekend, they unveiled his statue. So I would like to get this bronze one. So I'm gonna probably purchase it from their store and have it shipped.
If you purchase it, you get is it a raffle? I guess.
Yeah, it's a raffle to enter for a chance to win a signed Barry Sanders jersey. If I win this jersey, I will lose my what. I'll go crazy. I will go crazy. So $40 for the bronze one. It's really nice, so I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah, everyone, go ahead. Yeah, you're getting a Todd McFarlane figure.
Yeah, but he got a statue at least. He got recognized in some form, Darth.
Well, yeah, Darth. Of course, the team deserved better, but you had an owner that was really cheap. So yeah, that's for another time, another day, in a sports segment that we'll do one day.
See what I mean? When I was like, I don't talk about sports. It's because it derails everything.
Yeah, I want to stay focused here.
Within 2 seconds.
Don't get me started, Darth. I got a lot of stuff to say about that team. Oh man. It's a statue, not really a figure. It's a statue. So, don't you have to play some games? Get out of here. Back photos. Hello.
Are you doing any of these?
No. I'm not getting carried away. No.
Just Barry.
Just Barry. That's all. Just the bronze one, and not the other ones. I already have those ones. So, yeah. No, I'm not gonna go into this stuff.
Then looking at these made me remember the. I'm considering this a failure. The starting.
Complete failure.
Which is a shame.
Well, the problem was the price. Everything else looks good.
Did they even have licensing to all of the
tattoos?
I see they have Nikes there, but those could have just been the renders. Yeah.
No, the issue was tattoos and the price.
Okay. It's funny, the price now you see is marked down to, and it's $29.99. It's like, yeah, that's what I should have started. It should have started at that.
Start with that, yeah.
But Darth's a complete bust. I haven't seen anyone who purchased these, wants these anymore. It's a shame. I saw a lot of hype for it. Would you have dropped money on these if they did it better?
I would have picked up a LeBron and a Steph Curry because they're really good players. And my son, my youngest son, he's a big Steph Curry fan, so I would have bought it for him. But when they came out, they were priced at $59, or was it $59 or $49, something like that. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. So I didn't do it. And now that they brought the price down, I've kind of lost track. I don't really care anymore.
Yeah,
it's a disaster. It's a complete disaster. I don't know where they're gonna go from here because they bought the license, so I'm assuming they have it for at least a couple of years, right? So
I don't know. They do these weird things, like they bought the license to Overwatch, they bought the license to Fortnite, and then they don't execute properly.
Well, I think Fortnite has been done now. It's done now, right?
I don't know if it's done. That seemed like it was pretty quick. Maybe I don't know. I'll have to look into it more, but let's see here. If they had Iverson, I would have considered getting him.
Oh, AI, huh? Dart's an AI fan. Yeah. My sister's a big Iverson fan. I would have given it to her, that figure. I bought a jersey. She almost fainted. But yeah, no. They I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe they're gonna stick with the new price point and maybe get some newer players in there into the mix. But some of these guys you see here are the heavy hitters of NBA.
Yeah.
There's only a few other players I would think that are more popular than some of these in the lineup here. So if you're not successful with these heavy hitters, I don't know.
There was a the classic edition Magic jersey. I wanted that. They unveiled it, and then it's one of those things where sports is a slippery slope, especially with the memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
These could have been a slippery slope. Lucky for your wallet, they're not. What is it? Aren't they making it NFL counterparts? Ooh, Hasbro? Hasbro? Okay, maybe.
McFarlane's like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't think sports figures are good as used to be.
They could have been. It's okay. Here's the thing. You're saying they're not as good as they used to be. Are you saying they're not sought after like they used to be, or they're just not made?
I just think, I think they're not as sought after as they used to be before. Now you can get a whole lot of memorabilia, and a lot of the people are collecting in sports. They're collecting jerseys and the new cards. So Upper Deck and these companies have found a way to make their package, their cards, really expensive to get into. I think the NBA top level cards, they're like $150 or something per pack. And they guarantee an autograph or something of value anywhere between $50 to sometimes $10,000 or more per card if you strike it. There was a LeBron card, I think it was all 3 jerseys, something like that. It was fetching some ridiculous amount of money. So I think people are more into that stuff now than they are with collecting the figures itself. That was about 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah. That's how Todd McFarlane made a lot of his money, through sports licensing. And near the tail end of it, he was getting desperate. So he got autograph 1 in 100, 1 in 500. I had a few of these autograph 1 in 500 collectible hockey sweat. I had Alex Ovechkin All-Star jersey, and then I had some autographs of certain players. I sold them for a pretty good penny. I got out of it because I saw it dwindling. I saw the sales going down. You can often tell when stuff is not selling out. It's still on the shelves, still on the sites. You know it's going on its way out. And I saw the writing on the wall, and I emptied out my whole collection. I think I only have the Barry Sanders and maybe my favorite hockey player, Mario Lemieux. That's about it.
I have a Mario Lemieux. My mom got me that.
Yeah, he's my favorite hockey player.
And it's in a safe somewhere.
You just got it because it's a Mario.
I did. I didn't.
I
I didn't. My mom got it for me.
Yeah, she's like, Mario? Oh, your son loves Mario.
Yes, Darth, they did back in. Elvin was McFarlane collector pre. He had some DC.
I had a lot of McFarlane figures.
He went hard at the start. He went, especially for Superman.
Oh no! He's talking about before the.
McFarlane. Yeah, sorry.
15, 20 years ago, I used to have a ton of McFarlane sports figures from various sports: hockey, basketball, baseball, football, and then I also had his dragon line. I had a few of his dragons. I think I had 5 or 6 of these giant dragons that he had. And then I also had his barbarian line, where it was Conan-esque type of characters. I had that. So I did have a lot. I think I had over 400 McFarlane statue figures because they didn't articulate much. I had those because I'm a sports fan as well. So they were the only ones at the time making some amazing sports figures of the time. So had a lot of that.
You have to clarify.
I have to clarify because people know how I feel about McFarlane right now. That's what I'm saying. It pains me to see what's happening with the DC line, because when he announced that he got the DC license, I was very happy because I love the guy. I think he's amazing. Good old Canadian boy. And I still do. I have nothing against him.
I like him.
I absolutely think he's an awesome human being, and you know what he's done for his life, starting from nothing and building an empire. Awesome to him. It just I was expecting the figures to be a little bit better in my opinion, and of course in line with most of my DC and 6-inch collectible figures, and that kind of disappointed me. But like you said, I did go hard in the beginning to support it. I just couldn't do it. It's just like it just doesn't work in my collection. So
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Anyways,
and Josh, like, didn't they tease NFL? They did in 2022.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe after this failure. I'm the Spawn guy. I get his Spawn stuff. Comics included.
I agree with the Spawn stuff that he's making. I agree, and I know how happy you get when you get one of those. So
yeah,
if you're happy and you're excited, then I know that's a good stuff that they're bringing up.